Welcome everybody to Competitive Matchups. This is your host Calvin Roberts. Welcome to the show. Once you guys hit that subscribe button right below, go and hit that notification button so every time I come out with a video, you guys know what's going on. Today we're going to kick off with a Thursday night football matchup. We're going to kick off with a wide receiver 1 versus a cornerback 1. Some of the best in the game, especially the wide receiver. Top 10 for sure, when healthy. He's a beast. He's one of those guys that you have to guard, you have to double team. He's one of those great players that you have to go ahead and recognize who he is and where he comes from and what he's all about, his work ethic and everything he comes with. You have to respect that. The other guy, on the other hand, still a young pup. This guy's very, very talented though. If you guys check out his high school, you guys check out his college career, this dude's been balling. The guy went to Ohio State, was balling there, came into the league, got drafted by the Browns, wearing that 21, just looking crispy out there, kind of looking like prime. Today we're going to kick off with AJ Green and Denzel Ward. This is a heck of a battle. I mean, if you go one-on-one, these two will catch your eye. And if you're out watching TV on a Thursday night enjoying the game, make sure you hit and make sure you actually watch number 21 and number 18 go at it. So welcome to the show. Today we're going to start with AJ Green. AJ Green is one of the top receivers in the NFL when healthy. When healthy, he's a beast. He's a monster. He's one of those guys that you look at. He's 6'2", almost 6'3", very slippery. And when he plays with anger. And how he runs his route is from perfection, and it's from the history, and it's from the coaching staff that actually believes in this guy. He's still got a lot of juice left in him. He's a 4.5, 4.4 type of guy. He has a good speed. He has good hands. And he has good route combinations. And if you guys know about football, if you have good route combinations, it's going to work for the best of you. It's going to work very well. And if you're facing a DB, if you're facing any type of corner or safety, you're going to have an advantage. He's a very smart football player. And when he's on the field, you actually notice a difference in the team's camaraderie. I mean, you can actually see the guys get down and actually want to go ahead and get it for this guy. When you think about AJ Green, he's a type of receiver that he knows how to get the job done. If it's one-on-one coverage, if it's something in the zone, this guy knows how to beat zones. If he has a quarterback, if he just has a quarterback, he's going to get the ball, he's going to score touchdowns. His last couple of years were a little bit shaky because he had surgery on his ankle, and it's his ankle and his foot. There's always been problems with him throughout his career. He started healthy back in 2011, 2012, and 2013. 2013, he hit for 1,426 yards. He was a beast of a wide receiver. Earned his Pro Bowl in 2012, 2013, and 2014. In 2016, kind of slipped off. I mean, who can blame him? A lot of things going on in the organization, things going around him, maybe family, friends, problems. I'm not just really sure what happened to AJ Green at that time, but he starts slacking off, and it's because of injuries and the things that's going on off the field. And when you look at him as a whole, if he's healthy, he's a type of player that, like I said, he will get the job done for your coach and help you win a championship one day. So AJ Green is going up against a tough player. He's going up against a cornerback that was drafted 4th overall. He's a very speed guy. I love this game. I really do. Playing cornerback in the NFL is just one of a kind. You can't be scared. You can't be afraid to make a mistake. Once you're afraid to make a mistake, you are completely done. He's at 5'11", 190, running a 4.3. This guy can keep up with anybody in the National Football League. And when it comes to being physical, and you can look at the tape, how this guy is actually getting on the field, getting down and dirty, playing cover 2, whatever the coverage is, this kid can flat out hit you right in the mouth, and it's not going to feel good. Obviously, if you're a wide receiver drafted by Cleveland, he totaled out with 13 games in 2018. In 2019, he totaled out with 12. So the only problem with Denzel is basically staying on the field. And if he was healthy enough to stay on the field throughout the 16, 17 games, he'll make a difference. He'll be more of a playmaker, and the teams that's going against him will have headache. I mean, he will wreck shop, and this guy is one of those guys that can really lock down your number one receiver. And if you're the offensive coordinator and if you had to throw this guy, you have to be very cautious because he has had one pick six in the NFL. It's his rookie season. Since then, he hasn't. Last year was a kind of a, not really a down year, but it was one of those kind of a productive, average type of pro year. But this kid can flat out play. And if you watch him on the field, he's dynamite. He's fast, and he keeps up with anybody. And the thing I like about him, he's really competitive. When he gets beat, he doesn't hang his head. He's the type of player that actually goes out to the field, and he can actually erase whatever he had in his memory and go ball out the very next play. And some guys don't really have that. If you're playing in the National Football League, or if you're playing corner in a Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, junior college, high school, doesn't really matter. If you're playing corner, you have to have a short memory. You can't remember about the last play if it was good or if it's bad. You have to flush it and get right down to business to the next play. So this guy has what it takes, and when you turn on the film, you turn on the TV, wherever you're watching the game, this dude is dynamite. Jumps right off the film, number 21 right there, making plays all over the field. And so when you look at the game and you're looking at so many matchups on the football field, the number one matchup I'm looking at in this game, I'm looking at the Denzel versus AJ Green. AJ Green is going to bring his A game. Don't just believe that. This other guy in Denzel is playing for his stripes. He's playing for his contract maybe coming up in a couple years, but he's playing for his stripes. He wants to get recognized for one of the top 5 cornerbacks in the NFL, and he's not going to come up short. I think he's going to be right there. Like I said, he's been one of my favorite cornerbacks coming out of college, coming out of Ohio State University. He's one hell of a guy. And if I had to compare him to anybody, I compare him to maybe like a Deion Sanders, maybe like a Champ Bailey, but not as big, but he still has the mindset of those great players, and he has the tools to get it done as the guys I just mentioned. It's going to be one hell of a game, and I can't wait. Hope you guys tune in. I believe the Browns are, I think, favorites by 6. I want to go ahead and put that out there. I think the Bengals are going to cover. So if you're out there, you want to bet, you want to, go throw some cash down, maybe make a little money on the side, whatever you're doing, maybe you big time balling, get a couple G's down, slap it down right on the table, get it, book it. I don't know who you are. So if you're a betting person, I will go ahead and take the +6 for the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to cover. I think the Bengals are going to be right there to the end, maybe even win this game. I mean, I like the Bengals in this game, but the Browns are going to be favored by 6 points, and that's a pretty marginal spread right there. So if I was betting, I'll go ahead and take the Bengals at +6.